Are you ready? Down. Right, we get it. We know the theme song. It's shite. SmackDown shite. This show used to be good. I remember there was actually a period, like a 3-4 month period, where I didn't hate staying up to watch SmackDown, and that's the best compliment I can give wrestling.
This decade or something, like years ago or what?
No, this decade.
A couple months ago.
No, before the draft. Remember, SmackDown had Edge and Seth Rollins, and
right, okay,
you know, it was a lot better than fucking Raw, right? And it had people on the show. You're looking at it now, like, and it's down to the bare bones. But yeah, no, I mean, at SmackDown a while ago, I thought was actually, the superior show. Now, you can still argue it's better than Raw, but for me, not much. Anyway, let's talk about tonight's show. Let's preview it. We go in, and we haven't got a lot advertised, guys. We've got 2 things announced so far. First, we've got... I'll talk about the match first, because the other thing, I really don't want to talk about. We've got a match between... who we got? A match between Riddle and Jey Uso tonight. Last week on SmackDown, Riddle defeated Jimmy Uso. So now he's taking on Jey. Why not have Randy versus Jey? I don't get it.
I know Randy Orton's 20th anniversary. You feel like they would have done something with that, man?
Yeah, it's a bigger drawing match. Maybe they're like, we might push young guys. Not that Riddle or the Usos are young, but it's not like Randy Orton's on a Brock Lesnar schedule. It would just, to me, it would make more sense to have Orton versus Jey tonight rather than have Riddle versus Jey, since Riddle beat Jimmy last week. Maybe they want to do 50-50 and they don't want Orton to lose to Uso. Could it be that? Could it be that?
That's probably it.
Who knows? I mean, it could be. Or maybe they want Riddle to beat both members, so that when Riddle and Orton don't win...
No, it's mad though. I am not one bit interested in this feud, and it's probably going to main event.
Yeah, no, this is looking like the biggest thing they've got, unless they just give Roman Reigns a... I mean, 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, Nakamura came out. Well, actually, we'll discuss that. So, Nakamura, 2 weeks ago, came out while Roman Reigns was talking. Nakamura came out, looked at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns said he was sympathising with Nakamura. Roman Reigns says that it's Shinsuke, I'm a compassionate tribal chief. And Roman Reigns put his arm around Nakamura, saying he knew how he felt about Nakamura losing Boogs because the Bloodline lost Jimmy or Jey, whichever one was injured for like a year. And then this was super kick Nakamura. That was it. Then last week, I don't even think Nakamura was on the fucking show. Nothing was addressed. So it's almost like they thought, here, we're going to go Nakamura versus Reigns, and decided not to. There's 2 weeks away for this pay-per-view. Will they do Nakamura versus Reigns?
Hopefully not. I'm not invested in it one bit. But what is Reigns? Is he just going to sit on the side? Is he just going to sit on commentary in his seat at ringside during this unification match?
Well, I mean, I'd probably take Nakamura Reigns over nothing, but what's the point? We all know who's winning it, and it's just...
No, but see this whole thing with Reigns, like, he's like the biggest draw they've got now. He's not Brock. He's not like Brock just doesn't show up because he doesn't give a fuck and he gets paid for certain dates. I mean, this guy's on a full-time contract and he's barely ever there anymore. He's literally there like once every 2 weeks, if that.
Yep.
I don't get what they're doing.
Yeah. So we've got that. We'll see what happens. Will Nakamura have anything to say tonight to Roman Reigns? We'll see. I doubt it. We have a contract signing between Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. I feel like they've already had a contract signing. Did they not have one for Mania? They would have had one for Mania. Every cunt has one for Mania.
No, they had one for that 2-on-2 match at the Chamber.
Alright, they definitely had one for that.
They probably had one for the thing as well.
How many contract signings we had with Becky Lynch? We had one for Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. We had one for Becky Lynch and Lita. We had one for Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. I mean, it's just so fucking overdone. And I noticed that most contract signings tend to be with the women. I don't get it. See, back in the day, contract signings didn't come around that long, and they just felt big.
Yeah. Like McMahon was...
Or when you win the Royal Rumble, what contract? Remember Batista? He's got both contracts.
I know.
I mean, I just felt big. Or McMahon and Flair trying to get Austin. Oh, I felt big. I felt like it mattered. See, now, these contract signings just don't mean fuck all.
Don't matter a rat's ass.
They don't. And I mean, Brock Reigns we had one for. Did we have any for Lashley? I can't remember. Lashley Lesnar? No, they changed it. Lashley Lesnar, they actually changed up and did a weigh-in. But 9 times out of 10, at least we get one contract signing a month for the pay-per-view. And normally it's actually 2. You could get at least 1 in each brand. And I don't know if it's just a way they lack creativity, so it's just a way for them to get both people in the ring at the same time without physicality. But I mean, they have to do better. No one, literally every time I see back in the day, a contract signing, you used to go, oh, that'll be good. See, now it's like, fuck me. You've seen one, you've seen them all. Alright, so that's what's announced so far. I believe last week on SmackDown they announced a lumberjack match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is, left through twice now to pick up count-out wins due to him leaving. I guess the whole moral of the story is tonight he won't be allowed to leave. He won't be able to leave because it's a lumberjack match. So,
I'm tuning in. I can't wait, guys.
Aye.
What's tuning in?
What's your prediction?
Drew McIntyre
To beat
Sami Zayn.
And Riddle J also.
We'll go with Riddle.
I'm going the same. Right, that's it, guys. Till next time. That's your SmackDown preview. Pish. Till next time. Peace.